Hi, good morning. It is September 17th, and today I figured I would do a studio tour because it's been a while since I've done one, and I've never actually toured this space. The last one and the only one I've done so far is back in Texas at the old apartment. And so when we moved here, we decided to try and do a 2-bedroom so that I could actually have a room to myself and see how much I like it. And I love it. It's just taken me a while to finally get it to a point where I am very happy with the way it's set up. So without further ado, I just finished a small cleaning so it's not a mess for you guys. But let's get started. Let me show you the tour. General setup, I know it's mostly bottom. Okay. Enough awkward thumbnail making. I hope that showed you how small this room is, because it's almost a square. Not quite a square. We just have a couple of walls. So let me show you. It's weird. This is the door wall. So that's the door that leads into the room with the desk chair and everything, and it holds a little bit of a gallery wall. It has the paintings I painted back in college, and then a couple of my favorite pieces throughout my college career. Of course, we have Van Gogh, and we have Cat Noir, and we have Madame X. And this is one of my favorite ones because it was a scandalous piece. It's really hard to see on this one, but the reason it looks so weird is because the little strap right here was actually down, but they thought that was too scandalous, so they made him paint it on her shoulder. So yeah, there's that. And then this was supposed to be sort of like a supply pegboard, and it still is, but right now it just holds my vinyl for bookmaking and my cute little shoulder puppet, and then a little shelf and some extra little things like masks and a coupon code for Vistaprint, and then the 2 pieces of paper I used as templates for my prints and stuff. And then this is my desk area. So that's all along this wall, and it's gone through quite a few iterations. Like when we first moved in here, I had this table right up against it to where it was like a nice long desk. And then last time I had this table over here to where it was sort of like an L shape, which you saw in my rearranging my rearranging video. But now we have it looking like this, and I have a nice gallery wall going, and I'm really much in love with it. But we have these 3 shelves, and they aren't really in use for anything, really. They're mostly for decoration. So that's my weirdo D&D shelf. That is my everything I need throughout the day shelf. And then that is my Betty White adoration shelf, because we stand Betty White in this house, and I think it was my dad that found this book and sent it to me. It was either my dad or my mom. Both of them know I love Betty White to pieces, so they found this book and they sent it immediately over to me, so that's what this is. That is the first, I can't remember if this was a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, but this was one of the first gifts Joe ever gave to me. And it's a mug because I love coffee, and he knew that, and he used to text me Morning Gorgeous every day. Oh, hang on. Let's let our baby Chihuahua in. Hi. Good morning. Gonna go lay down? Go lay down. She has to have her little bed right here, which right now we have the big blanket because it is starting to get chilly, and she's 17 years old. So when she wants to get covered up, she'll let me know. I'll cover her up, but she probably just wants to lay down and be a donut right now. But anyway, the nice shelving. This one is another, like a business type shelf. So I have my moving binder, the wedding binder, 2 sketchbooks. This is a this is a notebook that my aunt gave me for Christmas. I haven't quite figured out what's gonna go in it, but something's gonna go in it and it's gonna be very important, so I leave it right there. The business book I'm working with right now and my planner. Of course, you always have to have your dies on hand, and then of course the various pens and pencils I use in my cute little skull. I think I got this from Michael's last year, but that's that. Of course, I have my Mimic where I pull the random stickers for my orders. We love the Mimic. We have some Robin artwork right here. We have some Mooka artwork right here. We have some artwork from the magazine I was in right here. And then of course, my computer space. That is more supplies right there. It's just a little drawer that pulls out. So I have like my remote to my light. I have my password book. I have extra batteries and everything in there for the camera in here. I've got more pens, my Vaseline, because now we live in a mountain area. So I always need to moisten my lips. And then of course I have Gesture on one side and just pretty pink clouds on this side. And my cute little family right here. I love them so much. This frame was an impulse buy from Michael's. I knew exactly what to put in it as soon as I saw it and I was like, this is mine. I think it was only like $3 too. And of course, my lovely painted desktop. This isn't a desktop, this is a computer case? Whatever. First thing I did when I got this was paint on it, so there you go, nice and lovely and painted. I spent a whole 2 days on this. Worth it. And we pan over, and this is my packing workstation. So this holds all the packing supplies like the flat mailers and the plastic sleeves. I put everything in to make sure it's protected. Those are supposed to be for my tables. I just don't know if I want to have them out or actually with the table stuff right now because they're really cute. I just don't know where to put them yet. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing that's shown in my studio and then I just pack them up when I'm leaving to go table a convention. But for now, they're just out so I can see them every day. But this is the latest edition. So work gave me this zebra printer, which I'm forever grateful for. So it spurred me on to actually make a packaging station. So I have this. I have the lamp my cousin got me for Christmas. I have my old college laptop. This poor thing has been through the ringer, so it really only works best for packaging stuff now. It's so slow. But I used to do a lot of art on this thing because this would pop off and I could flip it over and pop it back in and just draw on it. The stand is for Christmas. It's from Amazon from my grandma. Thank you, Grandma. And then this rack organizer is from Home Goods. And then I just have all my packaging supplies. So I have my wax stamp, my string, my 2 pens that I use because I'm starting to do gift notes, thank you cards, business cards, well, it just fell over, but I have my little adhesive tape dispenser right here so I can seal everything nice and well. The big envelopes, the little envelopes, and then these are the codes for the thank you cards. Ta-da, all right there. And then of course, Mountain Estate, always have to have tissues in case I wanted to do any recording. That's right there. And then with these, I have more pens. You always have to have pens like within reach in your studio space. So I have more pens. I have my Bulldog clips. I have various erasers and a pen mount. This is my tiny little sewing box right now. So it has like one thing of embroidery thread, my sewing or my measuring tape, and then I don't know what these are, but yeah, I got a bunch of those. Got some rulers. That is my pen charger for my tablet pen. And I got sewing scissors, regular scissors, rulers, various books that I like to use with different types of paper in them. This is my tracker for the shop. Talking is hard. This is the order tracker for the shop. We hit 50 orders a few months ago and we've already surpassed well over 100, so woo! Over here is the miscellaneous supplies. So I have watercolor supplies, I have nail polish remover, I have chapstick. Again, always need chapstick somewhere that's easily in reach. Push pins, and then I have more supplies down here. So I have inks, I have glitter, I've got resin, I've got gold and silver foil. I got my unicorn glitter. I need to get more of that. And I have an extra glove for the tablet and some extra lead mounting tape. I need to get a roll of masking tape because this is better for like screen printing than it is for taping off other areas. And then I got my various sharps over here with chopsticks, more pens, more bookmaking supplies right here, and just miscellaneous pens. My gesso brushes, and then up here I have my palette knives and a lint roller because cat. And then I have extra paint in here that doesn't really fit in the place, but I really like it, so it's right there for right now. These are my shipping labels. So I have the Happy Meal and the Handle with Care label right here. And then up here is all my silhouette stuff, a nice long ruler that I found again, and I'm so happy. And this is my backing for the pictures I take. So that's just a photo I found online and I printed it large on a sheet of paper, and that's what I use. Eventually I'll need a bigger one, but right now that's perfect for stickers. So ta-da! Now if we scooch back on out, you have your computer desk, your work desk, the baby Tinky's also cute and donut, looks like a donut. You got a Peter bed, which I need to probably move up since I'm not going to be working today and he's been missing his bed. And then this is extra storage and business type stuff. So up here is mostly decoration, but I have my washi up here. I have my Pinkie Pie. I have my avatar dragon whose name I can't remember. I've got, I don't even know what this is. My grandma got it for me years ago, and it's really cute, and it has something in it. I don't know what that something is, so it's just a decoration. It's a really pretty decoration now. So that's just right there. Ta-da! And then we have the Darth Vader lamp, the Winry, the scale, extra supplies over here. So I have my wooden boards I like to paint on. I have these backers that I have for bookmaking, and then like extra supplies for oil. So I have the Gamsol and the little containers that goes in. And then over here I have more stock. So I have all my bookmarks up here. I have old business cards, which I'm keeping because I want to learn how to make my own paper. I just need the space to do so because I know I think it stinks when you make your own paper, so I need a well-ventilated area, but I should probably get a box and just throw stuff in there where I can learn how to make my own paper, because I think that would be cool. So I'm keeping those. Oh my god, go back in, go back in. So bookmarks, wax. These are failed attempts to write on notebooks. I have another thing here. This one's actually, oh no, this one's full. More books, bookmarks, and then I have, well, I used to have sample things in here, but I think I moved them. But there used to be sample pieces from the various vendors I'm using. Then I have my straight cutters. So I've got the 2 straight cutters and then the guillotine. Down here is the mouse pad that I stole from Mom and she will never get back. I love that mouse pad. This is all my prints. Down here is, wow, talking is very hard. Down here is the mystery packs. I have the large mystery packs and the small ones. And then this is watercolor water and acrylic water. Which, yeah, I know, I need to actually like dump them out, but I'm still using them, so no. Over here is books I would like to start looking through. I have my traveling supplies for conventions and or just traveling out of state. The bullet journal that I like to sometimes just jot notes in. Some large file folders. And then back there are some bungee cords that are still wrapped up because I got a 2-pack and I just don't know what to do with the 2nd pack. And it's nice to just have extra supplies sometimes. Right here, you can see that I didn't quite put these in correctly, but that's fine. So this drawer is currently a temp Copic marker drawer because I can lay them flat and I can keep them out of the sun. So that keeps them protected even though they're not organized and pretty. Eventually I'll have a solution for this, just not right now. And then this is more office supplies. So I have more business cards, I have more envelopes, staples, ink, stapler. I've got my stamp, and then I just have like miscellaneous stuff. So in here I have the samples for the various vendors I like to use now. So there's Vistaprint. Oh no, this is Cat Print. I've got Sticker Mule. I think I have one more in here from another shop, but I'm not quite sure. And then we have extra stickers for my business. These are on sale now. They are the retired spell slots and Position minis. And then I have up here, these are old, but I have the Patreon print right here, the game I like to use for conventions that I still haven't gotten to use yet, but that's the dice for that game. And then here's the actual like setup for that game, which I probably need to put it away. And of course the little folder for it, and extra freebie stickers in my 2 little bags because I made a lot. And then up here, for some reason, I have extra of these prints just lying right here. So, yay. Had to go get some water because talking is hard. Okay, so extra storage, definitely extra storage. It is not pretty in here. There's also no overhead lighting. So that's basically a whole bunch of stuff. So I have the extra boxes. Thank you, box, for being a censor for me. Got some old books up there. Got my convention stuff. Some paintings I'm still working on. Those are, I don't remember the names for these right now, but they're totes for my artwork, and I have extra paper in there too. So yeah, there's that, apron, all that jazz. Close the door. There's my extra little gallery wall for cards. My Kanban board with my extra big list. The printer, which this is exactly back to where it was when we first moved in. So apparently I like this setup a lot. But in here, I have more office supplies, paint brushes, because they have to stay in here, otherwise Peter will eat them. This is the watercolor rag on top of the watercolor brushes. The keychain stuff, some extra pins and resin stuff. And then I have my watercolor drawer. Something is amiss, hang on. Fixed it! This right here was put in the wrong spot, so it was just messing everything up. But I have my brushes and my sponges, I have my gouache, my watercolor, extra acrylic down here, and more gouache. I've got 2 types because apparently I really want to try it. That is the extra traveling case. Got some more watercolors right here. Some pencil cases back there that are actually holding some colored charcoal. I've got my viewfinder, my ink pens, some more charcoal, and some more watercolor brushes, and of course my color wheel. Tinkerbell wants in again. She's here now. Say hi. Good girl. Okay, and then we have the acrylic drawer. Nothing much to see here. Just in color-coded order as best I can. This is not very pretty right now, but this is the oil paint drawer because I'm working on oil paint right now, so I just wanted to make it to where I could just grab it and go. So I have all my paints right here, my table covers, which is just old newspaper, the rag, and the brushes I'm using. This is extra stuff, so like I have my glue guns, my staple gun. This is a wood burner. We've got the tips right here along with more staples for the staple gun, more staples, the sharps container. You always need a sharps container for your studio. Trash bags, sandpaper, more sharp stuff in here, extra of these, tons of extra of those. Thank you, Mother. And then down here is more rags, my palettes. These are acrylic / oil paint, watercolor, and my light box. Nice and pretty and put away. Zoom back out, and we find our one light source in this room, and it's doing its job very well. But up here is more freebies. So this is for conventions and stuff. Those are the freebies there. And then I have all my stickers, my magnets. These are puzzles from work, puzzle pieces I stole from work. This is the Patreon sticker, but there's all the stickers for the shop. And then I have gesso, foam clay, all of the extra pads of paper I like using, my Philo stickers, more stuff right here. This is, oh, there's the picture of my parents. I think I'm gonna put that on this wall somewhere, but I want to frame it, so that's just gonna stay safe right there. This is for bookmaking. Then in here I have mostly glues and other types of paint. This is like figure paint for the little D&D figurines, which I'm surprised of how many I have. So I got all of these for sale at a store because like these paints were old and those were broken, and I was like, don't mind if I do. Then I have my printer stuff, my business book, the thank you cards, a big ol' stamp thing for binders, this is a label printer, and it only works on the small labels now. It refuses to print the big ones, so that's why I have a new label printer. Silhouette, and then just a big old box of miscellaneous stuff, because you always need one. But yeah, and that is my studio. She's small, but she does the job. And quite well, if I do might add. Oh, my hair. That's my studio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye! There we go.